The presidential oath is tiny, but the ceremony around it can turn into full-on chaos magic. Here's the fun part. The Constitution says what the oath must say. It doesn't demand a Bible, perfect lighting, a Chief Justice standing like a superhero, or even the phrase people love to tack on. Article 6 is like, no religious tests for office. So the fancy extras are tradition frosting, not the cupcake's legal engine. And yet, the frosting has absolutely tried to escape the cake. Take succession panic. When William McKinley died in 1901, Theodore Roosevelt got sworn in without a Bible. No big stage, no slow camera zooms, just urgent necessity beating pageantry at a dead sprint. Then there's Washington. His oath day started in New York, and someone had to hunt down a Bible from a nearby lodge. Meanwhile, Washington was nervous enough that notes say he trembled like the cannon weren't even the scariest thing in the room. Now, flip to speech problems. Washington could be a verbal snack guy, with an address so short, it's basically the political version of a quick text. But William Henry Harrison? That dude showed up with an epic word monster, thousands of words, cold rain, and a marathon delivery. He died soon after, and people blame pneumonia on the coatless endurance. But historians argue it might have been something else. Either way, ambitious speeches can be lethal plot twists. And inaugurations love weather like it's the boss fight. Taft's parade got buried in snow, and workers dug out a ridiculous amount of slush and ice. Reagan's crowd froze into the Capitol rotunda. Even sunlight ruined a poem reading moment for Robert Frost at Kennedy's event, so he just recited it from memory. Mother Nature, undefeated, uninvited. Food and animals? Oh yeah. One inaugural party was so packed and wild that tubs of whiskey punch were put outside to lure people back onto the lawn. Another year, a temporary pavilion had no heat, drinks froze, and musicians struggled. Then, bam, songbirds dropped dead in cages. Presidential elegance meet frozen disaster deluxe. And if you think you need a stage, nope. After Kennedy's assassination, the oath happened aboard Air Force One with an improvised missile